Hi, my name is Azmi. I'm a student of literature. I'm a writer. I like to make YouTube videos, and I'm transgender royalty. Welcome to my room. Today we're going to be reading my close reading of Jamaica Kincaid's Girl. If you haven't read it before, I highly recommend. It's really short. You'll really love it. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. You've got to read it. I hope my close reading can provide some insight into your own analysis, and otherwise I hope you enjoy. This is called Inheriting Survival. Teachers caution against seductive run-on sentences that threaten to drown a fatigued reader in excess. The singular sentence that is Jamaica Kincaid's Girl defies this conventional wisdom against meandering through complete domination. With the help of 51 semicolon-shaped bullets in a blend of public and personal exclusive to a mother, the speaker pierces the page with authority. The thumping imperative that structures her words enforces its own necessity by mirroring the oppressive pulse of structural misogyny. Although Girl can feel like an unrelenting monologue on distrusting the next generation, the structure of the work re-signifies the muted girl by transforming years of advice into an inheritance, contradictions and all. The imperative style is built through alliteration. This is how is repeated 31 times, and each echo alludes to a physical demonstration. And exhausted, after all, in the final rhetorical question is the only hint of frustration with a thorough undertaking. Simple requests for competence, like be sure to wash every day, are heightened demands with, even if it is with your own spit. The speaker brandishes her own negative perceptions to demonstrate the danger of poor public standing. Wolff rat boys don't get advice. Benna doesn't belong at Sunday school. Some birds deserve stones, even if we shouldn't throw them. And most importantly, don't be the slut you are so bent on becoming. Rather than sin, promiscuity is highlighted in 4 instances as an issue of perception alone. The false gossip about Benna shows how rumors persist despite the fact, especially at church. A lesson on garment care interweaves practicality with perception. Guidance on hosting says men can recognize promiscuity immediately if you fail to take care. Finally, advice on buying bread suggests that social rejection will ruin your daily life. All of her advice would be moot if promiscuity is the fruit and slut is the fly that follows. She insists that Girl is not a boy, that she must iron her father's clothes without creasing, and she must learn to cook culturally significant dishes. Alongside this emphasis on the conventional, the speaker understands the importance of a healthy personal life. An abortion might be necessary. Bullying a man is worth learning. And knowing when to give up on love is just as crucial as the initial act. It is okay to want to spit up in the air, but only if you move quick so that it doesn't fall on you. Resistance is provided alongside systemic appeasement. It is unlikely that Girl was taught all of these lessons at once. The distance between each item in each category is longer than a physical demonstration, and the neat categorizing suggests retroactive cataloging. Girl is both the receiver and the text itself. She proves her indispensability to the narrative by choreographing these words in her memory while retaining the contradictions that produce them. This balance is a product of Girl's acceptance of these words as inheritance. Criticism of sin is absent in advice against promiscuity. Self-care is just as key as public perception. Within this organizing structure, the subdued girl is reinvigorated by the fears that motivate these words, and she reveals the selflessness and time required from the speaker. Girl who sweeps the whole yard learned how to sweep the corner and the house before she got there. A laundry schedule for just 2 days of the week is a prescription for more than a quarter of the rest of her days. She didn't learn how to end a cold and a pregnancy in the same breath, but the speaker's fervence makes it seem possible. Through the structure, Girl urges the reader to engage with their mother's advice, open to every stinging contradiction, in order to understand a world full of terrifying perceptions held against their daughters, including her own. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any thoughts, any criticisms, any feedback, please share in the comments. Thank you for watching.